Glasgow is. It's also the murder capital of Britain, with more killings per head of population than London.
We have 3.5 times the number of homicides committed by using a knife than anywhere else in the UK.
3 times means around 40 fatal stabbings a year in Glasgow alone, with a further 214 attempted murders with knives. Almost all are gang-related, statistics which some Scots take for granted.
We call that recreational violence, and it's based around territory. And the territories that we have and the gangs who operate within them have been there for 40, 50, 60 years. It's the same gang names. They fight in the same areas. And they will fight and attack you because you don't come from that area. We have probably 100 and odd gangs in the west of Scotland. In one area of Glasgow, in the East End, we've got 55 gangs. We've got about 700 members of those gangs, and they'll range in age from 12 up to early 20s.
Matthew McAllister, 16, and Dennis Scott, 19, live in Glasgow's East End. They also know all about the gangs.
Dentoy, Baltoy, Provi, Drummy, Agro, Skinheads, Torn.
Over here's Skinheads, this is Wellhouse, and mostly the bottom party, it's the worst, that's where mostly all the fighting that happens. It's Torn and Skinheads that hate each other the most. Some of them can get slashed, some can get stabbed, or else you can get chopped with a sword or something. If you were going to walk through there, then you would need to have something on you. Somebody shouting at the bus, a fanny.
The territorialism that underpins these Scottish conflicts is being studied by Professor Keith Kintray at Glasgow University. He's discovered that the battle lines get drawn at an early age.
These maps represent a particular part of Glasgow, and they were drawn by young men who were attending the same school. The main road goes down the middle, and for this guy here, he feels safe in his home territory, which is the area marked with the red boundary, and the other side is where it's unsafe, which is marked don't go on here. And for this guy, it's safe on this side and it's unsafe on this side. It's a mirror image of that one. These territories are both very, very clearly demarcated.
Can't cross that road and can't cross that road, no can. So can't even go to the garage along here. You go down to get a packet of fags or something. You've got a barrel running there chasing you, so you have.
The threat from the Barrel gang is bad enough when you live across the street. It becomes positively lethal when your parents split up and move house, putting you into enemy territory.
My dad moved to Barrel, so he did, and my ma kicked us out and I had to go stay with him. And they knew that I was fair risky, and they smashed my dad's motor up, put his house windows in, so then my dad kicked us out. He wanted nothing to do because it was causing him hassle, so my ma took us back in. Can't go nowhere. I got done with a, what's it called, a Stanley. I got caught earlier, so I did a police spotter, just grabbed us, I had a Stanley in my pocket. I got done with that. See, the day that happened to me, that was it, man, bang. Never out again, I sit in the house now. If we're in here, we're all right, nobody say nothing. But besides, if any, like, these people see anything happening, they'll run there and help you, so they will. It's just it, man. If you've got other schemes, you'll probably take a knife or something with you to keep yourself safe, you know what I mean? So that's for.
Sometimes the motivation for joining a gang is as simple as because that's what you do. That's the norm. Because your big brother's in the gang, because your dad was in the gang, or your uncle was in the gang, or you don't have a choice, you've got nothing else to do, and it seems my friend's in the gang, I'll do it. So I don't know that young men make that conscious decision that it's about to start. Sometimes there isn't a choice in it, it's what's there.
What's here now, in this part of Scotland, is an escalating horror, involving weapons even more powerful and dangerous than knives.
They're jumping about with taser guns and all that now. The actual taser guns with the polo shoes have got aim on it now. But like big machetes at blade and it's about that size. I was fighting with Territorial Street and that. We were running round a corner and that wee guy ran round. Whacked us with a
big sword.
I see that on it. That was on a bus that bit, just somebody ran up, bang man, away again. Any day per man, could have hit an artery or anything man, but stuff happens.
Stuff happens all the time here.